Most men believe that being nice is the key to winning a woman's heart. They hold doors open, send long, thoughtful texts, and avoid confrontation at all costs, thinking that this is how they earn love and loyalty. But here's the brutal truth. Nice guys don't just finish last, they never even get in the race. Women don't reject you because you're kind. They reject you because your kindness comes from weakness, insecurity, and fear of rejection. Stoic philosophy teaches that true strength lies in self-respect, emotional control, and living by principle, not by the need for approval. If you want women to respect and desire you, you must stop being the nice guy and start being the strong man. In this video, we will break down the 7 deadly mistakes nice guys make with women and what to do, instead using timeless Stoic wisdom. Watch until the end, because mistake number 7 is the real reason why most men fail in relationships. And if you're serious about leveling up your mindset, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs it. 1. Being nice is not the same as being good. Most men believe that being nice automatically makes them good. They assume that politeness, agreeableness, and being available at all times will earn them admiration, love, and loyalty. But that's not how attraction works. A nice guy is someone who avoids conflict at all costs, bends over backward to make others happy, and seeks constant approval. He doesn't do this because he's a strong, virtuous man. He does it because he's afraid of rejection. He believes that if he just keeps being nice, he'll eventually be rewarded with a woman's affection. But women don't respect men who operate from fear. They can sense when your kindness is not genuine virtue but a strategy for approval. And that's why being nice often backfires. On the other hand, a good man acts out of principle, not desperation. He does the right thing because it aligns with his values, not because he hopes to get something in return. He is kind, but he is also firm. He does not sacrifice his self-respect to win favor. When a woman senses that your actions stem from insecurity, she instinctively loses attraction. She may appreciate your kindness, but she won't desire you. Why? Because deep down, she knows that a man who is controlled by fear cannot protect, provide, or lead. Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. If your thoughts are weak, needy, and approval-seeking, your presence will be too." A truly good man doesn't need validation. He lives by his own code. That's why the key is not to be nice, but to be strong and virtuous. A man who is *** rooted in his principles, who stands firm in his beliefs, and who does not bend for approval ***. That's the kind of man who commands attraction. 2. Women crave strength, not submission. Many men have been led to believe that if they cater to a woman's every wish, she will see them as the perfect partner. They think that by being agreeable, accommodating, and never challenging her, they will earn her love. But in reality, this kind of behavior kills attraction. Why? Because women don't crave submissive men. They crave strong men. A man who constantly seeks approval, avoids confrontation, and suppresses his own desires to make a woman happy is not seen as attractive. He's seen as weak. And weakness is the ultimate turn-off. Think about the men that women are naturally drawn to. They're not the ones who ask for permission to speak, who hesitate to take the lead, or who constantly seek reassurance. Women desire men who are self-assured, assertive, and unapologetic about who they are. Strength doesn't mean being rude, aggressive, or controlling. True strength comes from self-mastery. It comes from a man who knows his worth and does not need external validation, leads his own life with confidence and purpose, is emotionally stable, and does not crumble under pressure. Women don't just want a man who listens and agrees. They want a man who guides, challenges, and inspires. Seneca said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." If you're always bending, never asserting yourself, and afraid to stand your ground, you are not a man of value. You are a man who lacks the ability to handle adversity, and that is deeply unattractive. A woman will respect you when she sees that you can handle life's challenges without breaking. But the moment you start submitting, apologizing for your existence, and molding yourself into what you think she wants. You lose her respect and her attraction. 3. Seeking validation destroys attraction. Nice guys don't just want to be liked, they need to be liked. Their entire identity revolves around gaining approval, especially from women. They seek validation in a million different ways. Over-texting and double-texting when she doesn't respond. Constantly asking, "Are you mad at me?" or "Did I do something wrong?" Changing their opinions to match hers. Giving endless compliments and expecting praise in return. This behavior isn't kindness, it's emotional weakness. It shows that you are not confident in yourself, and that is the biggest attraction killer. A truly confident man does not seek validation. He doesn't need constant reassurance to feel worthy. He doesn't wait anxiously for text replies or overanalyze every interaction. He doesn't change his behavior out of fear of losing someone. Women are drawn to men who are self-sufficient. If you are the kind of man who gets easily upset when she doesn't text back, she will subconsciously see you as needy and weak, and that is the opposite of attractive. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, said, "If you wish to be in good esteem, be indifferent to esteem." What does this mean? It means that true confidence comes from not caring about approval. It means that the moment you stop trying to impress women, they will start to be impressed by you. If you need a woman to validate your worth, you will always be in a position of weakness. But if you already know your worth and act accordingly, you will naturally become irresistible. 4. Overgiving creates disrespect. One of the biggest mistakes nice guys make is giving too much, too soon. For too little, they believe that if they just keep giving, whether it's time, attention, gifts, or favors, women will eventually reward them with love and commitment. But in reality, overgiving does the opposite. It breeds disrespect. When a man showers a woman with gifts, constantly compliments her, and always puts her needs above his own, he is sending one clear message: I'm not valuable enough on my own, so I have to buy your affection. And women don't respect men who do this. They may accept the gifts, they may smile at the compliments, but deep down, they feel nothing but boredom and obligation. Why? Because women do not value what is given too easily. If something is abundant, it loses value. If a man is always available, always accommodating, and always giving, there is no challenge. If a man sacrifices himself to please a woman, he becomes disposable. Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." If your thoughts are rooted in desperation and scarcity, your actions will be too. And women can sense that. What should you do instead? Make your time and attention valuable. Stop giving them away so freely. Give only when it is deserved. A woman should feel that your presence is something to be earned, not something to be taken for granted. Don't be afraid to say no. The moment you start respecting yourself, others will too. If you give without standards, you will always be seen as expendable. But when you hold yourself to a higher standard, you will command both respect and attraction. Now, let's continue with the remaining for critical. Mistakes that destroy attraction and what Stoic wisdom teaches us to do instead. 5. Suppressing your desires makes you unattractive. Nice guys believe that showing interest in a woman will scare her away. They suppress their desires, avoid expressing attraction, and play the harmless friend because they fear rejection. This is one of the biggest mistakes a man can make. Why? Because attraction is built on polarity. A man who hides his desires, waits for permission to make a move, or acts like he doesn't want anything from a woman, is not seen as strong, he's seen as weak. Women want to feel desired, but only by a man who is confident enough to express it. If you hesitate, if you act unsure, if you suppress your natural masculine energy, she will feel nothing for you. Attraction is not built on playing it safe. It's built on boldness, certainty, and the ability to own your desires without shame. A Stoic man does not suppress who he is to make others comfortable. He follows his nature without fear. Marcus Aurelius said, "How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it?" The same applies to fear. The fear of rejection is more harmful than rejection itself. A man who suppresses his true nature loses all power. Women don't reject men for being attracted to them. They reject men who are too afraid to act on it. 6. always agreeing makes you boring. Nice guys think that agreeing with a woman on everything will make her like them more. They nod along, avoid debate, and pretend to love everything she loves, thinking this will create connection. But agreement does not create attraction. In fact, it does the opposite. Women respect men who have their own opinions. They crave a challenge, not blind agreement. A man who never disagrees is a man with no backbone. Attraction is built on authenticity and strength. If you always agree just to please her, she will see you as predictable, unexciting, and weak. Seneca said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." A strong man dares to have his own thoughts. He does not fear disagreeing, debating, or standing his ground, and that is what makes him truly attractive. 7. Being overly available lowers your value. Nice guys make the mistake of always being available. They answer every text immediately, cancel their plans for a woman, and drop everything the moment she needs them. This seems like devotion, but in reality, it makes you look desperate. A man who is always available is not in demand. A man who has no purpose outside of a woman is not attractive. A man who is too easy to access is not valued. Think about it. The things we value most are rare and hard to obtain. If you are always around, she will take you for granted. A Stoic man protects his time. He understands that his life, his goals, and his mission come first. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." If you let a woman dictate your schedule, your emotions, and your priorities, you are not your own master, you are a servant. Want to be more attractive? Make yourself less available. Have a life that is so fulfilling, so meaningful, that a woman feels lucky just to be a part of it. 8. Ignoring your own purpose makes you forgettable. Nice guys make their entire identity about a woman. They live for her, prioritize her above all else, and make her the center of their world. And that is exactly why she loses attraction. Women do not want to be your purpose. They want to be part of your life, not the reason for it. The moment a man abandons his mission for a woman, he loses her respect. A Stoic man follows his own path no matter what. He does not live for approval, he lives for excellence. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "A man's worth is no greater than his ambitions." A man with a mission, a goal, and a purpose is a man who commands respect and desire. But a man who makes a woman his purpose will always be abandoned. If this video opened your eyes, don't just watch, take action. Stop being the man who begs for approval and start being the man who commands respect. If you found value in this, hit that like button so more men can break free from these mistakes. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss powerful Stoic wisdom that will transform your mindset. And most importantly, share this video with someone who needs to hear it, because the world needs fewer nice guys and more strong, self-respecting men who live by their own code. Stay strong, stay stoic. I'll see you in the next one.